Well, I lied. And when I say that I lied, I mean I lied when it came down to grinding the Abyss camo here in Black Ops 6 and Warzone. If you don't know by now, the Abyss camo is the mastery camo when it came down to Warzone, the first mastery camo we've ever seen when it came to Warzone. And I wanted to grind this out literally a couple of months ago. I set out the goal to have that for myself. And literally in the span between that first video and between now, I've literally only completed assault rifles. I pretty much have every assault rifle in the game gold besides the brand new ABR, better known as the AUG. And I also find out a trick where I can actually not have to do every single weapon class in the game. I can do simply just assault rifles, all SMGs, all shotguns, all LMGs, marksman rifles, and like I think half of the marksman rifles as well too. That's equal to 33 weapons. Because if you go to the Abyss camo here, as you can see, it says unlock catalyst on 33 weapons. Doesn't matter what the 33 weapons are, as long as it's 33 guns, you are fine. So when it came down to the mastery camo here of Warzone, the Abyss camo grind, to be honest with you, off rip, I simply just told myself, if I get it, I get it. It was one of those things where like I didn't like push myself to the absolute max to actually sit here and get it. And the only reason I had that mindset was because it was so late in the year already. It was kind of like, if I get it, I get it. I wasn't gonna like stress myself out between the camo grind in this game and then between the camo grind coming up with Black Ops 7 within like the next, like I guess I could say months or so. Oh my god, what just actually happened to me, bro? No way I actually went into real players right here, right? There's no way. I just saw myself kind of wanting that camo and actually kind of sat down and actually wanted to get the camo, but it was just more so like, didn't have like that sense of urge to actually get on and play pretty much every single day. To actually sit here and grind the camo. Like I grinded it when I could, or like when I basically wanted to, but then there was times where I would get on the game and kind of basically get bored. Like I would get bored so quick of just grinding the Abyss camo. It was more so like, I kind of don't even want to play Warzone anymore. Obviously they made it easier when it came down to like grinding camos when it was just different game modes like Warzone, just Resurgence casual, or just Battle Royale casual. Having both of those game modes in the game made it 10 times easier to actually grind the Abyss camo. And it also kind of motivated me as well to actually sit here and play it, because I had basically a free game mode to grind camos however I wanted. I don't know, it was just like kind of getting on here every single day and actually doing it. It didn't seem like it was enjoyable. I kind of did wish like off the rip when the game first came out, I actually sat down and grinded Warzone as well too, but it was more so that I got temporary banned in the beginning of Black Ops 6, so it was more so that the camo grind kind of got delayed. I had to grind that, I had to grind multiplayer still, also had to grind zombies still, so I still had to do 2 of the mastery camo grind for the modes that I actually wanted to do. This Warzone one was more of like a side quest kind of one, and it wasn't like a huge like priority of mine to actually sit here and get done. So when it really came down to actually getting this camo, it wasn't more so like a rush for me. And then by the time I actually was finished multiplayer and zombies, I was so like burnt out from camo grinding. I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm not doing the Warzone one. I'm just not a huge fan of Warzone enough to actually sit here and play it. So I didn't do it. But that was way before we had like the casual modes in Warzone in general. So that was a different story at that time. But then like I said before, you know, them adding these game modes right here basically made it kind of like free to actually get these camos, and basically made it seem like the mastery camo grind was just basically little to none. And then once I did make that first initial video of me actually starting the camo grind, I only literally got through ARs, which is definitely sad to say, because I was like, I want to say 2 months ago, and I know if I actually sat here and grinded the actual game, I could have gotten so much more progress done than I got done this time. So I just figured, why not honestly just finish out the ARs in terms of like getting, I think it's the King Ransom camo, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, but you have to get like 3 kills in the game 5 times without like dying. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the camo, or like the actual challenge for the camo. And honestly, I have like a month or like a month and a half left of Black Ops 6 to actually sit here and go for the camo itself. It's just more so like seeing Black Ops 7, and you know, it's that time of year where Call of Duty is practically getting released. The new one's basically coming out. I'm not gonna sit here and grind a camo out when the new Call of Duty is basically announced. It's basically coming out soon. Everything for that game is basically getting like pushed out. So more so, I don't want to burn myself out fully when it comes down to camos, because you know I have to basically grind that game for its camos as well too. And also with that game, that's a hefty camo grind as well too, because there's literally 16 camos in that game. I have to like mentally prepare myself for that, which is definitely gonna be rough in its own. But it's more so I didn't want to like, you know, not necessarily force it. It was just I didn't want to have to like deal with that many camos. Being finished with the Abyss camo, and then on top of that, going right into another like 16 said mastery camos, that would be actually insane to even fathom out loud. But
Bro, this?
no way, bro, come on. Why am I running into the real players all of a sudden? Like seriously? Like, I'm just here to farm AIs and call it a day. I'm not trying to sit here and think about what I'm actually doing. Like Jesus, man, I've literally run into 2 full real player squads twice. Oh my god, it's another real player. What is happening, bro? Did I choose the wrong game mode? Like what is happening? No way, bro. No way, bro. No way, bro. I don't even want to. This is the prime example of why I didn't want to do this. Literally stuff like this, it's just like deteriorates you from just want to do anything. Like, obviously this game mode is 90% AI, but of course I'm running to the 10% that's not AI. You got kids who want to sit here and just sweat in battle royale casual. Like it's like a camo farming simulator. Like, what, bro? But like I was saying, I tired myself out when it came to all camo grinding between this game and also between just Black Ops 7. And pretty much by the time I actually get the best camo itself, I most likely won't even have that much time to even actually sit here and enjoy it. It'll probably be like, probably not even a month. Obviously, it's not too late to get it. It's just more so I just don't really want to actually sit down and grind it because I personally just feel like it's not worth it anymore. Granted, at the time that I actually did start the camo grind, it was pretty late in the year, but that was like whatever. But if I got it at a decent time, I would have enjoyed it for about like a good 2-3 months. And at that point in time, I kind of would have personally deemed it to be worth it then. But now, I mean, it's what, 2 months until Black Ops 7 comes out? Also, by the way, this is also a completely different match too, because that last match was too much for me. I just couldn't deal with running into all those real players over and over again. I don't care. Playing casual is not what I didn't sign up for that. Like I said, I came here to farm AIs, and that's really it. Get my camos, let me call it a day. Even though the camo grind is practically over. I really had all the motivation in the beginning. I truly did. As time went on and as I was actually sitting here and actually going for this camo grind, it kind of slowly ran down. But there we go. King Ransom camo unlocked for the XM4. I'm running overkill as well too, so I can do it on the AK. But we're gonna unlock it on pretty much. I'm gonna try and do it on every single AR. We'll see how long I actually sit here and last with playing this. It's funny too, because playing casual modes in like Warzone, it'll kind of give you like false confidence when it comes to like playing other regular game modes. You know, this game mode here, you're running around or just however you want, because you know pretty much every person that you run into is an actual AI. And obviously, if you go play regular Warzone or just regular Resurgence in general, you'll kind of do the same exact thing. But of course, no one you run into in those game modes are actually AI, so you gotta be very careful with it. Once again, it'll probably give you, not even probably, it'll give you literally false confidence to have when it comes to regular game modes, which I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just more so you kind of have to be smart with what you're doing in those other game modes. Granted, I haven't played any other Warzone game mode besides casual itself because I'm not a huge fan of Warzone just in general, so I'm not even gonna sit here and actually try and play Warzone, like basically just for fun. But I already know coming into next year with, I guess, the whole Warzone integration, they won't have casual game modes off rip. That'll be actually insane if they actually do that, but I know they won't do that. That'll probably happen like around the same time it happened this year, which is basically like the back half end of this whole Warzone integration itself. So whenever I do choose to go for it, I'm definitely gonna have to deal with like real players for sure, which I mean, I don't really mind it. It's just more so I hope the challenges aren't like ridiculous challenges that are like completely hard and also just relying on like player base, because I hate challenges that rely on like other people and not more so like on myself. So like, there's a challenge literally for a couple of these guns that basically tell you to get a kill under an enemy's UAV, which I mean, that also just relies on enemies itself. Because now they have to call them the UAV and you also have to get a kill under their UAV. So if you could avoid like challenges like that during like the whole Black Ops 7 Warzone camo grind, Warzone, I'm perfectly okay with that. I think challenges like those are the most annoying things ever. There we go. King Ransom unlocked here for the AK-47. If I can find like another gun, like another assault rifle, that'll be perfect. Oh, the kilo. All right. And this has no attachments at all. All right. I mean, I'll make it work. I mean, I definitely have to fight AIs. I definitely can't fight regular players for sure. Oh, it's a real player. No, oh my god, I'm stuck. I can't even tell you what just happened right here. I'm over here fighting a real squad with a default kilo. No, that was bound to happen. I died from behind anyway. Wait, I even know Resurgence was canceled. What? Pretty much, I really wish I just sat here and grinded the Abyss camo in the beginning of the year, because I wouldn't, you know, be at this. Ooh, a loadout crate. Thank you very much. But actually, we can actually get this done pretty early in game. All right, hold on. But if I grinded it out in the beginning of the year, I would have had all 3 mastery camos, obviously, and that would have just led to more content for me personally. But definitely during Black Ops 7, I'm definitely going to get all the mastery camos for that game as fast as possible. Granted, I don't know how campaign's going to be, so if campaign is not too crazy, then I'm gonna obviously do it. But even if it is kind of crazy, I still am gonna basically grind it out. I kind of feel like campaign would be like a time to. Oh, there we go. King Ransom's on the kilo. Perfect. Thank you very much. That was pretty quick. Oh, granted, I did do half of it literally last game, so. I kind of feel like campaign master camo grind would be like a time tedious kind of thing because of that whole like free roam kind of thing they have at the end of campaign itself. So I don't know if that'll be like strictly just PvP or like it's like an in-game type of campaign camo you have to complete. I have no idea. I don't think anybody even knows exactly what they're doing either, but as long as the camo is good and the camo grind isn't actually like some insane like length to actually complete, and I'm all for it. There we go. King Ransom on the GPR-9. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's what, 5 guns I think I did? I'm pretty sure it was 4 guns. Granted, I would sit here and do all the assault rifles, but I really don't kind of even want to play this anymore. I'll be completely honest with you. I think I'm mentally at the point where it's like, I'm basically done with the Abyss camo grind, honestly. It was fun while it lasted with me doing not even half of it, and also having like a shortcut because I literally could just did 33 different type of guns that I wanted, and obviously there's many DLC weapons in this game itself, so it was literally just 10 times easier. It was just more so I was just very lazy. But yeah, I don't know, I thought I had the itch to actually sit here and grind it, but apparently I don't. Apparently I didn't, I should say. I think the perfect way to end this off, I actually might try and actually win this game. Wow, I'm still completing camo challenges. That's insane. What? I lose that to like practically my twin? There's no way I just lost that. What? I'm being shot. Bro, there's no way. There's no. How many people name is Habibi in this game? Oh my god. All right, well, I think that's enough of the Abyss camo grind for me today, or just kind of in general. Honestly, I unlocked King Ransom for like 4 guns, which I mean, that's the further I'm truly gonna get, unfortunately, but it is what it is at this point. Black Ops 7 is within the next couple of months, and we're at that point with Black Ops 6 where it's pretty much just dead and there really isn't anything much to do. Granted, I could do this, but also I have to basically do this for another 16 mastery camos in the next game, so it's not really worth it, but it is what it is. But if you did enjoy me going for the Abyss camo grind here in today's video, for the drop a like on today's video, subscribe if you guys are brand new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.